Hello everyone, my name is Mitchell Coleman and I'm an alcoholic, and I have your daily reflections for April 2nd, 2021. This one is, so we're in the month of April, and each month focuses on a step out of the 12 steps, and this one is step 4, did a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. And April 2nd is titled Character Building. Demands made upon other people for too much attention, protection, and love can only invite domination or revulsion. From the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 44. When I uncovered my need for approval in the 4th step, I didn't think it should rank as a character defect. I wanted to think of it more as an asset, that is, the desire to please people. It was quickly pointed out to me that this need can be very crippling. Today, I still enjoy getting the approval of others, but I'm not willing to pay the price I used to pay to get it. I will not bend myself into a pretzel to get others to like me. If I get your approval, that's fine, but if I don't, I will survive without it. I am responsible for speaking what I perceive to be the truth, not what I think others may want to hear. Similarly, my false pride always kept me overly concerned about my reputation. Since being enlightened in the AA program, my aim is to improve my character. Great one. This is just nice when you get to this point and you realize you don't need the approval of others. You just need the approval of yourself and to be doing what's right for you. And a couple of those little sentences in there struck a chord with me, so I wrote down a few things. Sometimes I can venture off into some rambling, which is good too. But so I enjoy getting the approval of others for sure, because it feels nice to be recognized for things you do that are positive and good. In my recovery, it's nice to be noticed by those close to me that I have seen a change mentally and physically, which we all get those compliments, I guarantee it, and it feels great. And even just seeing pictures from yourself like a year ago when they pop up and you see just the changes in your body and your face and your eyes, it's pretty amazing. And when you don't notice that stuff and someone else says it, you're like, wow, that's crazy, because we don't get to see it. We were pretty lost in it, to see what we really looked like. So when other people see you and they haven't seen you in a while, they're like, wow, you look great. My aunt commented on one of my Facebook pictures and was saying how she could just see the difference in my eyes. Just amazing. And I'm sure that has a lot to do with my happiness factor as well as the sobriety factor. In regards to the approval of some of my old friends that think I ghosted them or disappeared, it does not bother me in the slightest. You can still like and love some of them, but I will not do things or put myself in situations that can jeopardize my beautiful new life in recovery in order to get their approval. So we don't have to hate our old friends. We're still very much associated with people that drink and possibly use and all that. And that's where our relapse prevention plans come into play, where we don't want to associate and be around those people. We could say hi and stuff on Facebook, but we're going to find that our goals are a lot different than those people. They tend to want to party a lot. So first, we don't party, and why do we want to be around that? I don't want to be around all that. And even say going to a bar, or you probably won't go to bars, but going to a restaurant where they serve liquor or something and people are drinking, you're not going to want to hang out there for hours on end. You can eat, associate, whatever, and be on your way, because that's just not your life now, and that's not a bad thing, and if some people are offended that you just stopped hanging out with them and calling them, well, it might say something about maybe they weren't your real friends, because where are they now? Even if they don't have drinking problems and all that, where are they now? Do they call and talk to you? And you could start thinking about these things like, maybe they only talked to me because I drank and used, and maybe that's the only reason they would come help me. Even with rides places, I used to be able to get a lot of rides to the bars and stuff, and it's very rare to find people that will give me rides to court or give me rides to my pee place or whatever the case may be. you start to realize that your friends fade away really quickly. So their opinion, if you ghosted them, oh well, I'm not even worried about it, because I'm not worried about what you think about me, because my life is doing good and I'm doing everything for myself and for my family. And so don't even let any of those people bum you out, because most likely they're not your real friends, or they're still doing the same stuff and you don't need to be part of that. And also, I will always speak my truth in a way that is polite and direct. I will say what my truths are. My truths will be different than others, but if it works for me and my family, that's all that matters. So all of our truths are different. All of our perspectives are different. And we can be polite about things, like say, hey, that's nice that you can do that, but that does not work for me. Kind of like people that drink still. Well, you could still come hang out and have fun, you know? And I just got to be, no, I can't. And again, back to the ghosting thing. It's not that I'm ghosting them. I know my weakness is drinking and drugs, so I'm not going to go sit around there. And people won't quite understand it. And that's okay, because we are a rare breed. I found out in my class, alcoholics. We are a very small portion of society, which is crazy to think about. I think the percentage that the counselor had said is like we consume like 60% of the alcohol are the main alcoholics, like me and stuff. And the other normies, as you call them, they do like 10% or something real crazy and small. So we're not like other people, and that's okay, because that just is what it is. But that's, my truth could be different from your truth. Maybe some of you can hang around people that drink and stuff and enjoy it. But, you know, if I'm just honest and direct about it, I could do things and say things in ways that aren't aggressive or mean or combative or any of that. And I could just be polite and say, hey, no, I can't do that. That's not for me. My plan is different. And that's fine. And I'm doing this for myself and for my daughters and my fiance, my loved ones, for everyone, and for the rest of the world, and for people in recovery, because we're all in this together, and we could all help each other, and that's what it's all about. We could still do a whole bunch of cool things with our life. And third, I have my false pride and ego. So my false pride and ego in the past had me doing so many things to just feel accepted and fit in. I've drove people drunk home because I wanted to be the hero that got everyone home and saved them money. I also can't believe that. It's like I would be like, I'll drive you home because I'm saving you. It's all good, and I'm the hero, and I'm be accepted. Man, he's so cool. He took that risk and drove us home drunk when we were all drunk. And that is so ridiculous to think about that was my mindset. Like, I knew I was drunk, and I'm going to drive other people home who were drunk, and they would let me drive them home drunk. It's pretty nuts when you think about it. Now that I'm clear-minded, I've been sober for a while, and just really, wow, so fortunate. We're all so fortunate that we didn't kill someone. That is so gross. And we all know stories of people that have. I know someone that did that and killed his girlfriend, his best friend, and his best friend's girlfriend, still drinking to this day. And it's like, what the hell? So be proud of yourself that you never killed anyone. Be proud of yourself that you're here. You are sober. I mean, damn, we're doing a good ass job. Sorry for cussing, it's pretty amazing. And why ever go back to that? It's crazy. And back to that driving people drunk thing, I would even be like, I remember I'd had a couple DWIs. I'm like, oh, it's okay. You don't have any DWIs. I'll take the hit if we get pulled over. Like, wow, he's so brave and so cool. I'm like, what an idiot. Like, Jesus, dude, how stupid. Like, wow. This was before I had my kids, but even my youngest daughter, she was real little and I wasn't living there. And I think about that, how selfish and disgusting. And it's like, that's me. That's my truth. Alcohol consumed me. It ran my life. My need to fit in, my ego, and all that. And getting sober was the first part. So we get sober and we start realizing why we even did that. Why do we need to fit in? Why do we need to feel accepted? We deal with a lot of stuff, and like they always say, alcohol is just the symptom of the real problem. So me and my buddy even talk now, and it's like, to even think about drinking again, is gross because it just doesn't even sound fun, because I've now mentally healed myself where I don't need that to feel comfortable. And that's so okay. But I will also always be prepared for it when it does arise, because those feelings will arise, and they still do, you know. Things pop in and be like, ooh, I could maybe drink, I could maybe do this. And the more sobriety I get, the easier those will pop in. And that's why it's important to always stay in some sort of recovery, always stay in contact with someone who's in it. And man, we got this, you know, we're doing it one day at a time, and it's amazing. And AA has saved my life. A lot of things have saved my life. And if you've never tried an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting, they're not bad. And you know, what's an hour of your time compared to how much time we used to spend drinking and all that? It's pretty amazing. And I just want to share the message, as step 12 says, you know, carry the message on to the alcoholic who still suffers. And I'm going to end this one with a quote from one of my favorite people. I'm going to start ending these with a quote and a fun fact, because I saw another video that does that. But the quote is, everything negative, pressure, challenges. Everything negative, pressure, challenges is all an opportunity for me to rise. Kobe Bryant. And man, that's so true. That's how we grow. We go through these bad times. We go through the bad times. So I'm going through some bad times, but it's my perspective on it. It's not bad. I'm growing and I'm becoming a better person, and I'm not self-medicating to get through it. I'm looking at it with a sober, clear mind and figuring it out, which I know we all are. Also, fun fact, nothing to do with any of this. The severed head of a sea slug can grow a whole new body. Pretty amazing. Just saying, I love you guys. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you subscribe to my channel, send it to other people that you think it could help. My only goal is to spread the love, spread the word, help others, and I'd appreciate it. Please give me a like. The more likes I get, the more it helps my channel pop up on the algorithm and all that. So there's people out there all over the world that deal with the same stuff we deal with, and my video could maybe help one of them. So even your like could help the video, which in turn helps someone else, and it's all one big community. Either way, I love you guys. Remember, one day at a time. Have a great day. God bless.